Dana White, UFC president, being in the media headlines outside of the Slap League, which I will indeed, if I can get my damn words out, um, cover in more detail. But as we can see, Jake Paul is stolen the headlines by making would say a very historic deal with the Professional Fighters League, PFL, where he has signed a multi-year fight contract to compete in a new division dubbed the Super Fight League, I guess, or something. I don't know. Possibly. Um, this is very, very interesting. As we know, him and Dana have been going back and forth in regards to fighters' pay, etc. Very valid points. I think many people have spoken and still do talk about the UFC's monopoly in regards to fighters' pay, etc., etc. But let's hear a little bit from Mr. Paul.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You read the title correctly. I've officially signed as an MMA fighter to the fastest growing sports league in the world. The PFL, baby. Ah!
Now let's not, brush over it too lightly. No bouts have been signed as of yet. It's a 2-fight deal. He's put out a challenge to Mr. Nate Diaz, 209 fame, Diaz Army, to do again a 2-fight deal. Actually, no. It's a multi-year fight contract. Let's get it correct. Multi-fight year contract for Jake Paul. Jake has then said, I'll give Nate a 2-fight contract, one in boxing and then one in mixed martial arts. Very good promotion, marketing on both ends, because there has been a lot of links in regards to him, after leaving the UFC potentially, or not re-signing, to actually do the thing. And this is easy money, man. This is big money, but this is easy money on both parts. Mr. Diaz will make a ton-load of money, a boatload of money if he does that there. What are the chances of him actually winning? Forget your love of mixed martial arts and your hate of Jake Paul. But based upon what he's done, he has, over a period of time, become a pretty skilled boxer. He's decent. Going up against high-level competition, we will see a very different story. I think everyone can agree there. But against Nathan Diaz, I think he would win. I don't like to actually say it, but I do think he would win. So it's a win-win. Money on both parties. Legacy, another MMA legend he can get under his belt. And Nate can get a ton load of more money. So let's go back to Mr. Paul.
To do big business. And I am the first fighter to sign to the new PFL pay-per-view super fight division. And I'm taking this seriously, okay? Yes, I still want to become a world champion in boxing. But as you guys know, I was a wrestler first. And when all of these influencers started boxing and calling people out, if you recall, I said I wanted to do MMA. Roll the clip.
But I wanted to be an MMA fighter.
That's so dope, guys. Look at, oh! So why not do an MMA match? And you would get dropped faster than Disney dropped me. It's an MMA match. Make it happen. I love the PFL and everything they stand for. They are the only MMA organization with an in-season sports format. So let me explain. Just like the NFL or the NBA, PFL holds standard in combat sports when it comes to fighter relations and opportunity. We are a fighters first league, and I put that on my mama. This league is full of superstars. Brendan Loaf's name for the PFL, and I'm pointing him the head of making everyone money. Our goal is simple, and that's to make PFL the biggest MMA organization in the world, all whilst making it the best place for fighters to have a home. There are so
Now this is the good part. I bet y'all were thinking, because you're gonna go definitely watch the full clip so you can get a bit more detail. But this is the good part. This is where we balance up. And I don't know how long it's going to take until the UFC is going to take a more favorable approach in regards to payments, but this is a business. And again, I want to do a lot more of an in-depth discussion in regards to the UFC as a business model in itself and take out the fighters element of it. Because business is business and everyone does get exploited. Let's not get that twisted. But the stakes are very much higher where people are getting CTE and all of the concussions and broken bones and etc. etc.
So many amazing people on the PFL team and so many amazing strategic investors that are going to help make this happen. All in all, I'm so excited for this announcement. I'm so excited to start training MMA for my first MMA fight. This partnership is going to change the way that MMA operates forever. Stay tuned for what's to come. Follow PFL on all social.
So yes, exciting news. What's happening? What's going down? Who's making the money? Who's going to be the second fighter on the old PFL? This does indeed increase their visibility a lot more. And obviously with Mr. Paul's social media following, it's a win-win. And who's already on board on the board with PFL? I do see PFL potentially, not necessarily with the fighters, but just based upon the personages, because Bellator has definitely a better roster, 100%. PFL indeed does have some good fighters, but they don't have that name value, not all of them as of yet. So looking forward to see how this interesting development unfolds.
Media.
Thoughts, like, comment, subscribe, share, get over to the socials, and let's get the interaction up.